I'm gonna show you a few simple ways to be able to shut down your opponent's running game, all right? You don't even have to have a great catcher to do this. Running, stealing bases, it's all on the pitcher, okay? And as a pitcher, you wanna focus on throwing strikes first and foremost, yes, but we also have to keep in mind that there are guys on first base and second base trying to steal. And it's our job to stop them, okay? So a few different things that you can do while you're on the mound can really shut down opponents' running games, okay? The first is gonna be have a good pickoff move, all right? Very important, because I see so many youth players with terrible pickoff moves, and they wonder why kids are merry-go-round in it and stealing every single time they get on base. Well, because most of them have been taught this move right here. Let me see if this looks familiar. Now, does that look like it's quick? Does that look like it's fast? No. Our pickoff move needs to be quick. It needs to be lightning fast. And I'll show you an easy one you can do that anybody can do from a right-handed perspective, okay? So this is called a jump pivot. Very, very simple, but it's gotta be taught correctly because I see it taught wrong a lot. So when we come set, first of all, come set a little bit wider, right? We wanna be about shoulder width. So many kids come set here. A, we're not very balanced in this position, and B, I'm not gonna be able to pick anybody off in this position. So when you come set about shoulder width apart, okay? So all the jump pivot is I'm going to physically jump off the ground, not high, and I'm going to rotate my body 90 degrees, which means towards first base. My feet are gonna stay planted this far apart. I'm not gonna get any wider. My feet are gonna land at the same time, okay? That's very important. So many people try to step and go, it doesn't work like that. We have to have them land at the exact same time, okay? So it looks a little bit like this. Okay, my feet, all I did was rotate 90 degrees. From here, I just make a quick snap throw to first. Doesn't even have to be super accurate. You wanted to put it right on the money, but for now, we're working about being quick. And if you show that you have a really good pickoff move, those leads will get smaller, and most kids, they get freaked out by it, so they don't want to steal as much, okay? So if you show you have a good pickoff move, then that's very important in shutting down the run game. Again, we're here, we come set about shoulder width, and all we're gonna do, jump pivot, bring it up to here, throw like a shortstop, okay? That's it. That's how we shut them down at first base. That's one way. The second way is to vary your looks. What does that mean? So many coaches, again, say vary your looks, but they've never taught it. It's very important we teach what this means. So when I hear vary your looks, we're talking about how long we come set for. Sometimes we want to come set 1 second and go. Sometimes we want to come set and hold it and look a few times and go. Sometimes we want to come set and just hold it the whole time. We're just going to hold until somebody calls time, okay? These different ways of varying our holds, that's varying our looks, right? It's not always the same. If you start to get in a routine and do things the same, base runners and first base coaches pick up on that really quickly, okay? We always have to vary it up and make it different every single time, okay? Now, the last thing, I hear coaches talk about the slide step, right? We want to slide step with runners on. We want to be quick. Yes, we want to be as quick as we can to the plate. Good rule of thumb, a 1-3 pop time or less to the plate, okay? But the slide step is not a very efficient move to get to the plate. And here's why. We talked about in our last video. We want to apply pressure into the ground. Even when we're going quick, we want to apply pressure into the ground. Now, if I go through the slide step like it's generally taught, it looks something like this. I didn't apply any pressure into the ground. All I'm doing is falling down the mound. I might be quick, but my mechanics are going to suffer, and that's going to cause my arm to suffer, and we're probably not going to be very consistent to the plate. So I teach what's called a knee knock, right? It's just as quick as a slide step. we get some weight going back and we can put some pressure into the ground so we can use our legs effectively while also being quick to the plate, okay? So the knee knock is just as quick, but we're applying some force into this right leg. So I'm here, right there. I can stride just as far as I need to while being quick to the plate. I bring that knee, I go knee to knee, and I go fast. I can throw about a sub 1-2 pop time from here, and I don't throw very hard. Okay, so you can be just as quick to the plate doing this move without sacrificing pressure into the ground, without sacrificing using our legs. And that's very, very important when it comes to pitching, because the more we use our legs, the less we have to use our arm. And that's our end goal, right? Our legs are gonna last a lot longer than our arm is, okay? So that's an easy way to be quick to the plate. All right, now the last thing, hold runners at second, okay? There's two different moves to second base. One of them is a spin move, which that's gonna be called upon the shortstop. That's gonna be a flash move. Shortstop, second baseman, your middle guys, they're gonna call for a flash, and all we do is get here, turn glove side, 180 degrees, and deliver the ball to the back, okay? That's gonna be called on the shortstop. Now, the next move is called an inside move. And I see this done wrong so much. And I'm just gonna show you a way to do it effectively, because this is what I see. This is 99% of inside moves that I see look something like this. That's never gonna get anyone out, ever, unless they're stealing first move. And even then, you're so slow to second base, he's probably gonna get to third by the time you step in the road, okay? That's a very inefficient inside move, okay? Your goal is to get your foot outside of this rubber, right? We wanna make it look like we're going to the plate. So that's why it's very important for us when we go to the plate, it looks exactly like when we go to second base if we're picking off on an inside move. So this is the move that I teach my players. We're here, pick it up, bang, put it right there outside, okay? And then we shuffle our feet and we throw. This is a lot more effective. It looks like we're going to the plate while we can be quick and go to second base, okay? So we pick it up and go. So much more effective than this, because that's all I ever see. Anytime I see an inside move, it looks just like that, okay? So these are three different ways that we can hold the running game, we can shut it down, and we can give our catchers a chance, all right? And that's so important